Hydra, by the way. Hail
Hail,
Hydra.
hail, motherfucking Hydra!
Oh,
And
by the way, hail Hydra.
hail, Hydra! Oh fuck. Shit. All right. Make sure everything is good, and I think we should be all right. Our waveforms are a little slim, but what do you expect?
My D.
I like to keep them slim.
My
I like
D
to
working out.
I like to keep them thick as often as I can.
I don't
Yeah.
want those values
I
going too
don't-
high in either direction.
I don't have the length, so I might as well have the girth.
The tree
If you know what I'm
stump.
saying. The tree stump, yes. That's what I was going for. I was hoping I would have a tree stump for a penis. Oh fuck. Alright. Let's start the show proper.
Or they call those chodes. Is that what that's called?
Well,
Chode? Isn't that the paint?
if it's
I don't know.
a chode is a very tiny penis.
It
But
is?
it's also
It is.
wide.
It is wide.
I always thought that was another name for a taint.
No, a taint is a
No.
taint through and through. A chode is a chode penis, and it's a very tiny thing that some people are unfortunately blessed with.
An unfortunate blessing. I don't know if it is.
I don't know if that's possible, but they are unfortunately blessed with a chode. Don't look it up. It'll blow up your computer.
Don't type in goats either.
A penis wider than it is long. Yeah,
See?
I always thought that was another name for a taint. Did not know that.
Oh, fuck. Hello, everybody.
Hopefully you
Welcome
can
to
go.
this week's edition of the Level Up Show. Oh, man. Chode and all, we are here through thick and thin, let me tell you.
Chode to joy. Let me tell you.
Oh, shit. That illustrious voice. It's the man who considers himself the godfather of Careful. It is Ralph. Hello, Ralph.
I am not Catholic.
I appreciate you making sure that my references make 0 sense for anybody. That's fantastic. And of course, a man who is set to remake the Foot Fist way, except with a shit ton of more fisting. It is Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
I got something special for you guys this week.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's
I got
exciting.
an exclusive interview.
Wow. With
I
who?
got a clip of it
Ooh.
with Godzilla.
About
You guys
time.
ready for this?
I am ready for it. Hit me.
Can you hear that?
I do hear that. That's pretty good. He sounds very unhappy.
I look forward to hearing the rest of that interview.
That's a sneak peek. The rest of it's going up on NPR.
Only on NPR?
Yep.
Oh, that's sad. I wish we had the whole interview. Now we're like part of the Roger Sterling interview. If we only have part of it, we're nothing. We have to have the whole thing. We are now TMZ to the Deadspin.
Who's
You gotta-
Roger Sterling?
Or whatever his first name is, Donald Sterling.
Oh,
You gotta give them something to look forward to.
That's that. Oh, he's pulling it downwards.
No, I almost logged out of Google.
That would have been a good start to this show.
how I do it.
He's
Well-
before the show even starts, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm using 2 different computers at once, so that's why it always happens.
You are a dangerous, dangerous person.
I try to close as many windows or tabs as I can, and sometimes I close too many.
That's good. This dead air is really helpful right now. It's
I
fantastic.
started with a showstopper with that interview.
That showstopper interview. We haven't been around for 2 weeks. You boys, I'm sure, have done a shit ton of stuff. I, of course, not myself, but we had a baby, so that was awesome.
Is that the royal we or
Well, I don't know. Maybe
The human baby?
she is human. She has lots of hair. Her name is Olivia. Her middle name is Jane, so you can call her OJ.
Orthanol James. Got it.
I mean, sure, why not? She came out a day early, which was similar to me. She's always coming early, so that is just fantastic.
That is
made-
righteous.
It made for a really early, really early Monday morning. We laid down at about 1 o'clock, woke up at about 2:30, and went to the hospital and delivered the baby at noon. So, much like Ryan, I, of course, had a 24-hour day that day. It was fucking exhausting.
I've had a few this past few weeks.
A lot of marathoning and a lot of work. Getting to you, huh?
Semester's almost over, so
That
they
is
like
true.
to dump it all on you.
Means we can start recording.
What?
And Dark Souls 2 is out. That is true. That means with the semester almost over, that means we can start recording this show like 5 days a week, right?
For a couple weeks, yeah, and then I go to Kansas City.
Your beard is looking fantastic, by the way.
Yeah,
So
it
I do have
needs
to
to-
say so myself.
It needs to get cut.
I just trimmed mine to actually look like a beard, which usually it doesn't.
I had to take the Conair comb out of retirement to use it on my beard.
Weird.
I'm glad that Nicolas Cage is getting work. That's all I really care about. All I care about.
Well, it's on HBO Go right now if you want to watch it. Conair, check it out.
I might watch it. Is Konami in there? No? Probably not.
They also
Dude,
added the first Leprechaun to Netflix.
son of a bitch.
The week after we have Lepers in the Hood are up to no good as
Yeah.
our episode name. The
I
first
think
Leprechaun.
It's been the same person that plays the Leprechaun in all those movies, I think.
Except for the new one, because this will be your second WWE Productions film that you'll be going to see this summer. Or fall, whenever it comes out.
Does this actually have a wrestler in it, though?
Yeah, Hornswoggle is the new Leprechaun.
See, that doesn't count, because
Oh.
the movie I saw had 0 wrestlers.
That you saw doesn't mean they weren't there.
So if they're recording and one of them's like on the set a little bit to the right, does that count as them being in the movie?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Why wouldn't it? We're recording now, and you're in it a little bit.
Yeah, but you can see me though. You can't see. Like if John Cena was there.
Oh,
you
it's
would know
John
it.
Cena. I got it. We're good. That's all I care about. You couldn't see him. It's John Cena. He was in the
Yeah, have
movie.
you seen those Fred movies? You can hear him talking, but you can't see him.
Much what Ralph is showing you currently. You cannot, will not, and shall not see him.
I'm just gonna do
You have
this
to-
for the rest of the time.
Your hand is going to be quite tired, my friend. That's all I can tell you.
It's used to doing this. What?
Open-handed.
The flattest penis of all time, or something.
It's a tree stump. It's a chode, apparently. You gotta pat it like dough. I don't know. What? I'm not a cook.
I'll get you one of Jolie's little rollers that she has from her fake kitchen. You can
Don't
use
bring
that.
kids into this. What have you been doing besides having babies?
Oh my fucking god, that is intense. What have I been doing? I've been playing a lot of Rusty's Real Deal Baseball still. Ralph,
Hell
I know
yeah.
you played that. I don't think you've been playing it lately, though, have you?
I have not.
So I've continued to play it. I picked up the first game, which I don't. Do you remember? Was it Bat and Switch? Right, Bat and Switch.
Yeah, that's the Yep.
That's the first one, and then I picked up the second
Cage
game,
Match?
Cage Match. I picked up Cage Match, which is fun. It's hard in certain parts, though.
It's my favorite.
It is really fun. Some of the parts kind of piss me off, only because I feel like I should be doing better than I am, but I'm also playing a game, so I can't get too mad. But it's super fun. I like how there's 2 pages of challenges. Did you like that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bitch. I completed all the challenges on Cage Match. I mean, I didn't get gold or whatever on all of them.
I have not
Complete
finished.
them all.
I have not finished all of them. I am probably 5 away from completing them all, maybe 6. But it's fucking tough. And then I
Yep.
picked up another game that I haven't played yet. It was one of the ones you can only use the discount tickets on. I think it was a defensive game. I can't remember what the fuck it's
Oh,
called.
with the glove.
Yeah, I think it was just the anonymous glove, kind of like what you were doing. But
Yeah, I
catching
bought that one
balls.
too. I didn't really like that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I bought 4 games. I've got enough money to probably buy one more, and then I don't know that I'll buy any more. So I'm gonna make my choice very very specific. So hopefully I'll pick a winner.
I don't know, man. Cage Match. I've got like 5 games. The Cage Match is the best one.
It's super fun. I like it a lot. It's super simple. I wish I could get a home run every time, but that's obviously not possible. So it's fun.
Yeah.
I like it. I can't complain too much about it. Other than that, been playing playing a lot of those Flash games that I bought. So, and not Flash how the game is played, but the PSN had a Flash sale for a bunch of 99-cent games over the weekend that I was told to by our good friend Ryan here. He asked me if I'd picked up Stuntman, and I was unaware that it was even on sale, let alone available. I went ahead and turned on my PlayStation on Easter, on 420, and bought about 9 games on that Flash sale, which I thought that was a little excessive, but for $9, I mean, shit, that's one trip to McDonald's for my fat ass, so I wasn't too worried about it. I picked up, no, not at all. I picked up all 3 of the Crash Bandicoot games from the PlayStation 1. I picked up all 3 of the Spyro games from PlayStation 1. I also picked up Stuntman Ignition, which Ryan alluded to, and I picked up all 5 episodes, so one game, 5 episodes of the Back to the Future game. So, lots of money spent there.
Did you buy anything on that sale, Ryan?
No, it all looked like shit.
I didn't buy anything either. Like I would have bought there was something I already owned, I think. I don't even remember now. So yeah, that's all I got.
Fair enough.
I almost bought Crash Team Racing, but I watched a YouTube video of it and I'm like, I'm never gonna play that.
I mean, for $1 though, like, why not?
The problem is, it would have cost me $5. Well, because I mean, I would have had to put in $5 in my.
Yeah. If you have your unless you have your bank account set up, which then it'll just take out the total cost.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever. No.
So I bought a bunch of shit. You know, I played a little bit of the first Spyro game. It looks like shit, but it's fun. I don't really give a fuck. I've played 2 of the 5 episodes of Back to the Future. Now let me tell you this quick story. The Back to the Future game, when I downloaded all 5 episodes, the first episode was only 200 and some kilobytes, but the rest of them were 270 megs. Makes sense. The first episode listed as a key. It didn't make any sense. Unlike The Walking Dead, and Ryan, you'll understand what I mean. Unlike The Walking Dead, where it downloads as one file, and then the rest of them are like in that file. They're all separate for some reason. I don't know why Telltale did it that way.
For the Back to the Future or whatever?
Yeah. So, the first episode, when I downloaded it downloaded super quick because it's only at 200 kilobytes, and then nothing happened. So I was like, okay, maybe it's like The Walking Dead. So I fired up episode 2, and it starts episode 2. It didn't start episode 1. So I had to call Sony last night, waited on the phone for 30 minutes, which was a little obnoxious. Call the guy, and he gives me the spiel. Hey, thanks for calling Sony. What's your PSN name? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I see your PlayStation Plus. Hope you're enjoying that. I'm just like, dude, fix my problem. Lo and behold, since I downloaded the demo for this game in 2011, that's what's fucked up. I had to go back to my download list to 2011, download the demo, and that allowed me to play the whole game. How fucked up was that?
That's how all these games work.
What?
All these downloadable games anymore, like 270 kilobytes is like the size of a photo.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, I ain't good. Yeah, So you didn't? So you did or didn't have the demo already downloaded?
I didn't anymore. I'd obviously deleted it, but it was still on my download list.
Oh. Yeah.
Right. So you downloaded a file that was really small?
Right. It was the unlock
just
key.
the key, yeah.
Yeah. But he's just like, oh, it's your unlock key. You have to re-download the demo, and that'll unlock the full game from that demo since you already downloaded the demo forever ago. I'm like, that's fucking dumb.
Well, that happened something to me not long ago. I don't even remember what it was, but I just went and re-downloaded the demo, and it fixed it.
Yeah, I had no idea what to do.
I wonder if there's a way where they could just check to see that you don't have it installed on your PlayStation and just download it for you.
I don't know.
You're having to go back and manually check.
The guy in the Sony phone call was kind of like he was saying, sounded like he was saying that I was going to have to buy the whole game. I'm like, dude, I bought all the fucking episodes. I'm not going to give you $20 for something I just spent $5 on. You're fucking retarded. Ugh, it's obnoxious. But to the point at hand, Back to the Future, the game, storyline is not so good. Gameplay mechanics are not so good. I'm definitely glad I only spent $5 on this game, because it's meant to be played on a computer. Like I told Ralph, it feels like it's meant to be played on a computer. The mechanics are very computer-ish. It's fine. The voice acting's okay. What you're doing just seems pointless. It seems pointless that they even made this game. Very pointless. So
That's a Telltale game for you. Whoops.
don't buy this game. Otherwise, I played up something that Ralph played, the Mario Golf demo that came out on Thursday. Ralph, Friday?
Thursday.
Thursday. And I'll let you kind of describe what you thought about it because our opinions are kind of the same.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I was just hoping for more fun golf. For some reason, I just thought it was kind of boring. Because I was gonna like definitely buy it. Now I don't think I'm going to.
Is it better than the Aqua Teen Hunger Force golf game?
I don't know. You're not like walking to the ball and beating up enemies, so it's not comparable. No. The answer is no.
So, did you ever play the other Mario Golf games? That you played them before?
Yeah, I know I played the shit out of the GameCube one. I don't remember if I played the 64 one or not.
From what I can remember, I really enjoyed them. Did you enjoy them as well?
They were okay. I mean, I always like Mario Kart better, of course.
Well, right.
But
there's more action in Mario Kart, obviously.
Yeah, I want to say, I don't know. I mean, they were. I guess they were good. It's just how golf is to me.
My problem was it just didn't feel as fun as it should have. It felt just like a plain golf game. It didn't have that dynamic to it that I was hoping it would.
Well, I kept having. It seemed like seeing where the ball was, I don't know. I was having a hard time with some of the camera shit for some reason. It's probably my own fault.
No, because I felt the same way when I was trying to do approaches on putting. When I would switch it to the top-down view and it's got the lines, I would angle it to what I thought was good enough.
Yeah, they didn't give you much
way fucked up. I was like, and I don't need walk through, but a little help would be nice. Especially when, at the end of the day, whether you have it the right spot or not, they have the perfect hit. That's fucking dumb. I don't want to have a perfect hit if I'm fucked up and I'm gonna aim the wrong way. That's stupid.
Yeah, and I played that Mario Tennis game for 3DS, and it's developed by the same people, Camelot, and it looks a lot like it. It had on the, it's on the bottom screen. It had where you could touch the buttons or whatever. Did you know
right? Yeah. Yep.
Same shit on tennis. That tennis game played fine. I just thought it was really boring also, and I've loved Mario Tennis in the past. So, similar.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't as impressed with the game as I thought I was going to be, which kind of sucks, because I thought it was going to be awesome.
Yeah, me too. But there's a season pass coming for it.
That doesn't make any sense either. Why am I going to give you more money? That doesn't make any fucking sense, right? Am I just retarded here?
Well, I don't know, Nintendo. He'll be the first ever season pass attempt, so.
In case you guys were curious, wrong show. The Bulls just got knocked out of the playoffs by Gortat.
Awesome.
They're going to join the Hip Hop Gortonomous? Is that what they're going
to do? They might. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do. They're probably going to wait for Derrick Rose to come back next year and break his neck.
He might be dead if he does that. But
well, I mean, he's doing as good as he is right now. Probably worthless. This is worthless. Who gives a fuck? God damn it.
What else did you play?
I haven't played a whole shit ton else. Watched a lot of stuff, and I'll blow through that for you guys really quick. I watched An Idiot Abroad, which is a show on Netflix. It was on the BBC. It was a Ricky Gervais show with Stephen Merchant, I believe. And then the dude that they send out is Carl Pilkington, which made me think of those. What the
Plankton?
fuck is the? Huh?
It just makes me think of Plankton.
No, it makes me think of. Do you remember Captain Underpants, the book series?
Yeah, I read like one or two of those.
Yeah, I think like the dude in that is pretty close to that name. I can't remember for sure though. Either way, the show was funny. I found it really funny. I can't stand Ricky Gervais. I couldn't deal with the British Office because of him, and the parts of him like laughing, and when they like he leaves like voicemails for this buddy, and he's like, "Hey, that's what you gotta do." I can't do Gervais. He's just not my cup of tea. The show though is fantastic, and the dude that they have is just fucking retarded. So it's super funny to hear what he says when he's in these places, because it's just like, dude, you are an idiot. You are completely an idiot. They got what they're going for. So if you guys haven't watched it, I know you're not a big fan of Ricky Gervais, right, Ralph?
No, what is this show? Because it sounds like a candid camera sort of thing.
I
I
don't.
mean,
This show isn't.
Well, where you're just
What are you
sending
talking-
someone out and getting reactions of people.
No. So basically, they're like, hey, the first season is, hey, this is where you're gonna go. And they send him to like China, and he goes and like eats like real Chinese food, and he goes and does this authentic Chinese stuff from China, and like his worldviews, like how he thinks and how he feels, he speaks it, and it's fucking retarded, because what he says is just idiotic, because obviously he has no views of the world. He's so like encompassed in England and how he feels. What he says about it is just dumb, but it's funny, and that's the part that you like, is what he's saying is funny and stupid, and that's the whole point. So they did I don't know how many episodes of that show, and then they did seasons 2 and season 3. Season 2, instead of sending him to specific places, basically it's like a bucket list type series. So like the first one is, okay, you get to sleep alone on a desert island. Like, of course you want to, or you get your own island, you get to sleep there. Like, it sounds fun. But then they make it the worst thing possible. They send him out to this shitty island where it's raining all the fucking time, and he has to work with this dude that speaks no English whatsoever, and he has to eat the shitty food, and it just makes it a living hell for him, and it's funny to watch.
Is this scripted?
I don't think so, but at the end of the day, I have no fucking idea what's scripted and what's not anymore.
Well, I mean,
So
is it set up? I mean,
it does not seem scripted.
does it seem like a reality show?
No.
It sounds like one. I don't understand the show.
I mean, it's not. It's hard to explain. I don't know. Ryan, you've listened to some of their podcasts. Maybe you can elaborate a little bit more than I have.
I listened to like one.
All right, well,
episode.
one.
Yeah, because they had like some I think they've been doing a podcast for a while, and then HBO picked it up, and they had like some animated podcast where it was just pretty much them just telling that is it Pilkington or whatever his
Pilkington,
name-
yep.
Yeah, just telling him how stupid he was for like an hour and a half. So I I watched the first episode and then never again. So.
I don't know. The show is fine because there's not much Ricky Gervais in it, which I'm all right with. And the stuff that he does is cool because I like watching places I'm never going to go. And that's the part of it, is he's going to these places you're never going to go, ever. And they have actual footage of him doing these things, which he might not be enjoying, but you're going to be able to enjoy watching because you're never going to do it. So, like, go to the pyramids. When he goes to the pyramids, he has to sleep on, he has to sleep in like a little cave, because that's the people that they've set up for him to sleep in. He doesn't get to sleep in a nice hotel. He sleeps in a cave.
I would never watch this, so you're not going to convince me to watch
No,
this.
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, not up my alley.
Other than Idiot Abroad, I've been watching Psych Season 8, which is the last season of the show. Did either of you enjoy Psych? Do either of you like it?
I've seen parts of an episode.
Parts of an episode? That's a
Yeah, I
no.
saw Peter Weller in there doing some Peter
Sure.
Weller stuff.
Sure. Ralph?
I don't watch shows, and is this the one with the guy who thinks he is psychic? That must be right.
He's not psychic. He's a fake psychic, but yes, that is the one.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, he's not actually psychic?
No.
How does he fake it for so long?
Because he's a really good detective.
I've seen reruns come on, and I've switched the channel.
Yeah, they play on Ion, which is a channel I think you get.
Yes, it is that I don't ever watch.
Is anybody actually psychic in that show?
No.
Miss Cleo.
Maybe.
Does her infomercial pop up?
No.
I'd watch that.
No.
I have watched that.
God, no.
Late at night.
Man.
How's
Read
this?
your horoscope.
How's this season compared to other ones?
It's fine. I mean, it's not going to be as good as the first couple seasons because those are awesome. He somehow got Carrie. Oh, how do you say his last name? Carrie Elves. Is that it?
The Saw guy and
Yeah.
the
Robin
other
Hood.
movie I don't like.
Are they psychic?
Robin Hood Men in Tights. You don't like?
No, not that one.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
What, the Ridley Scott Robin Hood?
No,
What?
what the hell's that other movie called? Everyone like with
The
Andre
Disney
the
Robin
Gi-
Hood with them? As
Oh, Liar Liar.
Andre the Giant in it.
Oh,
What?
Princess Bride.
Yeah, fuck that
God, you went
movie.
way back.
What's the only? That's the first movie.
He's been in Liar Liar. Like
I
that's
don't
what.
remember that movie.
Oh God. Anyway, he's been in like 3 or 4 of the episodes, and he was in one, and so that was kind of cool. It's nifty what they're doing, obviously, to wrap up the show, but it's obviously not going to be as good as the other seasons. So, good show. I don't know if you guys have watched it before. If you haven't, I would take a look. Otherwise, watched The Dark Knight and I Am Legend. Now, I don't want to spend a bunch of time on The Dark Knight. Obviously, it is my favorite movie of all time. I fucking love that movie. Holy shit, it is so good.
What if he rises? Does that make it better?
I mean, only if he gets his back broken and then it's fixed by a dude doing this a lot to his back. That's the only way it's better.
Does it have to be a British guy?
I mean, I would appreciate a British
Or
guy.
is he from Wales? Where is he from?
Because then what happens is he climbs out of this hole and then he gets back to Gotham somehow with no resources. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
No explanation
resources,
whatsoever.
he's a
We're not
bit-
talking about shitty Dark Knight Rises. We're talking about The Dark Knight. And that movie is fantastic. Now, I hope both of you agree with me. That Heath Ledger performance, it gets a lot of dick sucking. Everybody seems to like it, but it is really fucking good. Like, it's really good.
Yeah, I thought we were going to spend a lot of time on this.
I mean, has that been a lot of time? 30 seconds?
Yeah, we've already talked about it. This is a good movie. We all know this.
All right, I Am Legend. Now, I want to hear your opinions on this because I don't think either of you like this movie, but I could be wrong because I don't know that we've talked about this.
I've never
I
seen
thought you were
it.
gonna go into a little description of it or something. I've seen it multiple times,
Do you enjoy it?
and I read the book.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I think it's an all right weren't they gonna make a sequel to it?
Yeah, they were supposed to.
Czar?
The rumor was it was going to be a sequel, and then it was a rumor that it was going to be a prequel. That way they could have Will Smith, and then it finally died like a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah, because he dies in that, right?
Right, at the end. Spoilers, Ralph.
I was
Well,
going to watch it anyway.
He dies in a different way in the movie than he does in the book.
Right.
In the book, he gets captured by them.
The movie's really good. I really enjoyed that movie. Plus, I geeked out when the movie came out because they had a little Easter egg of a Batman Superman poster that you had to look at, and it's kind of awesome that that's now happening. So I'm all right with that.
Wait, how long ago did you see I Am Legend, the movie?
How what?
How long ago did you see I Am Legend?
I watched it. I watched it today,
Yeah.
or not today, but within the last week.
Does he
Before-
talk to any of the infected people?
I mean, he yells at them, but not like talks to them. He talks to the mannequins because he's fucking crazy.
Okay, yeah, the movie is way different than the book. Because, like, the book, like, the reason why it's called I Am Legend is because he goes around and kills those things while they're sleeping.
Right.
He thinks that they're all infected, that none of them are really human anymore. But there are some that are actually, like, kind of mutated into some weird human, not really human state, but they're like, they talk, they're like, I don't know, they act like humans did, but only during the night. And among their community, he's become like this bad, evil person who goes around and kills them at night. And so they're trying to seek him out and find him to get him to stop. And yeah, but that doesn't happen at all in the movie, right? From what I
And
remember.
there's like 4 different movies, right? From like the 50s and on.
I've only seen the most recent one, but yeah, I think it's been made into a movie multiple times.
I thought Charlton Heston was in it, but I could be wrong. I thought it was like Tomorrow Man or something like that. I can't remember. My dad told me about it when we were first watching the original movie back when it came out in 2009, 2007. I think 2007. That sounds about right. So both good movies, Ralph. I'm sorry that you haven't seen it. It is a good watch if you haven't watched it yet. So, the last thing I did was something that Ryan also did. So let's delve into our Game of Thrones bit for this week. What did you think of this week's episode?
I don't know. There wasn't too much besides figuring out who killed Joffrey. Like they didn't waste any time letting you know what happened there.
Yeah, I mean, you go from Littlefinger to that old lady bitch that talked about banging people, which was pretty gross, and how she's like, oh, well...
She was talking about banging people when she was younger.
Yeah, I mean, not old lady banging, but, you know.
Her face looks like a skeleton.
She's getting chodes left and right.
But yeah, man, I wonder how old she really is. But
I mean, I don't know.
For a second, I thought they were going to show some child banging when that girl went into the King's.
She's going after Tom, and I thought she was going to go after his chode. Like, what's up?
I was like, whoa, this kid's supposed to be like 8 years old. What are you doing?
And then some pussy jumps on the bed, so it was all kinds of hotness on the bed.
Oh yeah, and then when they cut to the end of when that scene ended, and he lays back down on the bed, and they fade down. I wonder if they're implying something there.
He's about to get a little handsy.
Yeah,
why not? That bitch is hot. I think she's good looking.
She's way younger in the book than
the
actress. I think she's supposed to be 13 or 14.
Well, she's not, and she's hot, so.
But everybody in the book is way younger than the characters on the show.
Right. The only
person not 40. No way.
The thing that bugs me the most is the only person that bugs me how they look based on their age is Bran. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah, he looks way older.
You know who he looks like? Owen Wilson in Zoolander with dark hair. That's what he looks like. It's fucking ridiculous. It is insane how terrible he looks.
Sansa looks a lot older than she's supposed to be. She's 18 in real life. And she's only supposed to be 13 or 14. So
this week's episode apparently had some shit that was not in the books. Now I know you haven't, but your girlfriend has read the books. I haven't read these books.
I read the first one. And then
I read the first book and the first 200 pages of the second book. But I'm not to where the show is anyway. So apparently the stuff that's about to happen with Jon and Bran is not book related, which is alright, because Jon Snow's my favorite character, so anything involving him I'm all about.
Yeah, I mean they've already done stuff that wasn't in the book. In that first season, they have some clips where Robert Baratheon's talking to the Queen. In the book, it's all told each chapter's from the perspective of one person, and there are no chapters in the first book from the perspective of Cersei or Robert Baratheon.
Right.
Yeah, so all that stuff is just I don't know why they put it in there, but
anything that makes for good TV, I guess. And at the end of the day, I am intrigued to watch what's going to happen with Jon and Robb or Jon and Bran. Because how many times through the 4 seasons have you seen the opportunity for the 2 Stark kids or the Stark kids to meet up, and it never happens?
Yeah.
So,
in the book, they're always talking about how much they miss each other, but they don't really show that in the TV show. Because most of that's just thoughts. So.
Right. So that's why I'm excited. And I didn't piece together that dude that's in the Night's Watch was a bad guy until Monday, the day after. The dude with the beard that works for... God, I don't know what the fuck his name is.
The dude that was drinking out of Mormont... Oh, I think Mormont's skull or whatever?
No, not that guy. The new guy, he's new to the Night's Watch.
And he's the recruit that agreed to go beyond the wall?
Yeah, he's the guy that cut off Jaime Lannister's hand or arm or whatever he cut off.
Yeah, he works for Roose Bolton.
Bruce Bolton. Yeah. So I was like, oh.
Well, that's not his name. That's who he works for.
Right. I don't know what the fuck his name is, but he's like, he works for him, and I forgot all about him. He looked familiar, but I was like, I can't place him. I don't know where he's from.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either. I just know he works for Bruce Bolton.
All I know is he's a bad guy, and now I'm worried about Rob and John. So we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Bran. God, why do I keep saying Rob? Rob's deader than dead. Very dead. Super fucking dead. Better than the Ultimate Warrior dead.
I forgot that they actually did take that wolf head and put it on his body.
On his body, yeah, that was pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up. I like how Bran can at random or at will now just become Summer. Like, that's weird.
Yeah,
I didn't know he had that much control.
Like, he did it to Hodor, but I was wondering if he could do it to other people.
Yeah.
Or if it was just because Hodor is an idiot.
Did you enjoy the end scene with the White Walkers as much as I did?
I thought it was pretty bizarre. I don't know what they're doing with the children. Just
baby White Walkers, man. That dude is fucking creepy looking with the pokes in his head, crown in his head, or whatever it was.
They all look pretty weird. Like, I don't know, that horse.
That horse was pretty badass. That horse was pretty fucking cool.
Reminded me of, like, was it like those horses that you can get in Red Dead Redemption that were like the Four Horsemen?
Yeah.
I think there was one that was like, isn't there like death, and then is there like pestilence? Is that one of them?
Ralph?
One of the horses. Yeah, one of the horses, like pestilence, looked so nasty looking in Red Dead Redemption.
Pretty awesome episode, though. So I'm sad that was the midway point, though. Or yeah, that was episode.
No, there's 10 episodes.
Next week's episode 5. So
yeah.
We'll see. Did you watch?
Well, I'm kind of confused. Like, I think they are catching up on the books really quickly, and it takes him about 3 years to write a book, and he's got 2 left.
Yeah.
So are they going to where they're just going to have to stop making episodes until he's done?
From what I read over the summer, they went to George and said, we need to know how this ends. What's your plan so we can plan this for the next 3 seasons? So apparently they know how it ends, and that's why they can manipulate what they need to manipulate and do what they need to do, because George told them this is what's going to happen, this is how it's going to play out, so on and so forth.
That sounds bad, though. Like, why would you want
the
show to finish first?
Yeah, I would never want that to happen, ever. I hope what they do is do like a Breaking Bad style season where one season ends and then like a year later the next season starts.
Yeah, I mean they have to record them all as quickly as possible because those actors are going to keep aging. So
they've got the Robin Williams syndrome from.
Yeah, Bron's like 26 playing a 14-year-old boy.
Yeah. God, I was gonna say something and I fucking lost it. It is gone. Oh, did you? I know you don't care about TV shows a whole shit ton, Ralph. But did you read or did you watch the? Did you watch the trailer for the new Damon Lindelof show?
No. I have good news, by the way. But what were you talking about?
Did you watch it, Ryan?
What was it? Watch what now?
Did you watch the trailer for the new? God damn it! The new.
I like Damon Lindelof, by the way.
Damon Lindelof show on HBO, The Leftovers.
No, I have not.
Okay. Well, then we won't talk.
They showed it before Game of Thrones.
They did. They did.
No, that must not have been paying attention.
Okay, fair enough. Ralph, you have good news? Go ahead.
I do. The 4th definition of chode said...
Oh, God.
This is word for word. I don't know where most of you got your fucking definitions for this word, but the chode has nothing to do with a short or fat penis. It is a synonym of taint and gooch. It is the area between your sack and your asshole.
Then you have Googled too hard, my friend, because if you Google chode and hit images, you'll be wrecked. Wrecked for life.
Urban Dictionary.
Okay, that's the worst place in the world.
What? It's always right.
All right, how many definitions? Were you down to the 4th one?
Yeah, but the third
Usually
one
the
was
further you go down,
the least likely it is to be.
It isn't Urban Dictionary one where you just people contribute to that. So maybe somebody just entered that definition to just counter all of the previous definitions.
I don't know. You guys act like I just made that up.
You
Alright.
probably didn't. Some people probably use it that way.
I believe you.
Heard that since I was like 10. But, alright.
Oh,
I guess
God.
it's not good news. I'm sorry.
Ralph, why don't you tell us what you've been up
It's
to?
great news.
I've been watching Game of Thrones. You want to talk about it?
I mean, you would have jumped in on our awesome
Did you guys-
conversation.
What was
you
the
guys
name of
talk about it
that?
yet?
What was the name of that HBO show that I was asking if you wanted me to watch instead of True Detective? Started with an L. Lookers? Is it Lookers?
Lots of gay wads? I don't remember what it was
Is
called.
that what you've been watching, Ralph? On HBO Go?
I haven't,
Looking, I think it was like Looking or something.
It was Looking, yeah, that was what it was called, Looking.
I haven't turned on HBO Go since.
You have it?
Dude, I gave it to
Well,
him.
I borrowed it. Yeah.
He watched 2 episodes of True Detective and told me to go fuck myself, so there's that.
Yep. What do you want from me?
I mean,
So
40 episodes.
Are you? What was this
Yeah.
show you're talking about? Lindelof. What's it called?
The Leftovers. It
Oh,
basically, 2% of the world's population just disappears one day. No explanation why. The trailer doesn't talk about it a whole hell of a lot.
Is Patrick Swayze's brother still around?
And basically, it's just about people having to deal with the aftermath of these people just randomly being gone.
Isn't everything that Lindelof writes just really vague and left open for interpretation?
I would assume so, but at the end of the day, during the summertime, what else am I going to watch? Big Brother, True Blood, and this. Probably it.
Well, I don't know, because I have a feeling like the parts of Prometheus that were kind of vague was his fault, because he came and did like a massive rewrite of it.
You should watch this video about Prometheus where most of the stuff is actually not as vague as you think it is.
If it's on the Blu-ray, then I've probably seen it.
No, it's somebody. I could send you a link to it.
Oh. All right.
But,
Well, I need to tell you about what I've watched.
Okay.
Because I think, Ryan, did you watch Don John?
yeah.
Okay, I watched it. I didn't know it was on
Oh, man.
Netflix, and I was at my
So-
brother's house.
It's a great
Turned
movie.
it on, and I gotta say, I like the movie. I think the biggest problem with it to me is Julianne Moore is too old to be playing that role in that movie.
I agree.
Well, she's a mom with a kid and a husband that died.
But she could be 10 years younger and the same thing, and it would be more believable.
Who would you like to be cast in that role, Ralph?
Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Garner.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Sure.
I don't know.
I don't like Jennifer Garner, but she fits the description.
Just someone who looks younger, because Julianne Moore, I mean, she's
She's
fine.
50-ish.
Yeah, I mean, why couldn't you have someone who was like 35?
You know who it should have been?
That's too young. I don't know. That's almost
What?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's age.
Well, he's only like 22. He's pretty young.
No, he's in his 30s.
Is
It
he?
should have been. It should have been
Yeah.
Christina Hendricks. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I didn't know he was in
Jennifer
it.
Lawrence.
I mean, no, but sure. Sansa Stark. I mean, why not?
She's 18.
Sure.
What did you think of Don John there? You?
Oh, man. Well, I did not know they were going to be people from Jersey in the movie.
There's
So-
half our fan base.
And then, of course, they're tools. All of them.
Well,
And the
yeah,
girl, Scarlett,
documentary.
might as well have been. But, yeah, I don't know. It was okay. Parts of it were entertaining. It was a little weird hearing him to go so in-depth about porn. And
Yeah.
then having Scarlett Johansson's character be so freaked out about it after he let her dry hump her in the hallway of her apartment.
Did you enjoy the home shopping scene as much as Ralph and I did?
I thought that was really weird, because, like, who gives a shit if somebody likes to clean their stuff?
Yeah, it's super fucking dumb. I'd have kicked that bitch to the curb right then and there.
Yeah,
What are you saying?
I mean that was really odd, and like I was thinking about it, like his two best friends. I mean, one was Hispanic looking and one was black. It's like, and they had like no development. I'm like, were they just like going?
Not at all. They were
Like,
just tools.
were they just going like by a checklist? Like, all right, we need two minorities. Here we go. He'll be his friends.
And then, well, there wasn't really much development with his family either. Like his mom, they were all one-dimensional. His mom and his dad.
I mean, I like the girl who played his sister, Brie Larson, but why? I didn't understand the Silent Bob treatment. I don't know.
She's probably just tired of putting up with her family, but she was there all the time. But
Did you enjoy Tony Danza?
I don't, does he have tattoos on his arm or something that were covered up, or what? They were like brown on both of his arm. There's like some weird dark spots on his arm that look like tattoos.
I think it's a Jersey disease.
From the water?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't notice.
This made me glad I didn't. Like, if that's a typical, if anything like that, any little bit of that is typical Jersey lifestyle, I'm really glad I didn't grow up in New Jersey. Wow.
It's pretty bad.
Awesome. What?
Good. I enjoyed the movie. I don't
No, it was okay. I mean, wasn't having a bad time watching it, but I thought it was weird too that he put his bed in like the middle of a room. Which, how many people do you know do that?
The way he's the center of attention, man.
Yeah, like most people have their bed up against like a wall or something, but his is right and like in the middle.
I even noticed that.
You know what was funny about that movie? The day I got my Mac, I turned it on. Amanda looked at me and was like, "You just get a boner?" I'm like, "No, of course I didn't get a fucking boner, you retard."
Yeah, right. You were stumping.
I was chilling it up.
You were touching all the sides of a tuna can that day, except the bottom. That was another definition on Urban Dictionary. I also watched Homefront, which was that Jason Statham, James Franco joint written by Sylvester Stallone.
Was this made by THQ?
Oh man.
I wish. Just Reef Interactive. Maybe not. Homefront, I don't know. Like, James Franco played a character named Gator Bodine, which sounded amazing in theory, but he was not very scary in the movie.
Was he supposed to be?
Yeah, he's like a meth dealer, and he beat the shit out of people with a baseball bat.
What color were his shorts? Did they change a lot?
No shorts, just pants.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's a pants kind of town. You understand? I don't know. Homefront was okay. I mean, it was better than I thought it was gonna be. Still wouldn't call it good.
When did that come out?
It was in theaters in the fall. It hasn't been on video too long.
Was it competing with Frozen?
It probably didn't win that battle.
Oh fuck! I forgot to say I watched Frozen this week. God damn it!
I had the opportunity to, and I didn't.
I didn't watch all of it. I watched the first.
Put it in and let it go. Is that what you did?
God, fuck.
Put it in.
Fuck that movie.
I watched a movie called Plus One, which Ryan, you may be interested in this.
I've already watched part of that movie.
Have you?
Which, yeah, I didn't finish it.
Oh,
it started making no sense.
It continues to not make sense, and they don't wrap it up very well. But it was interesting. Basically,
sometimes that leads to children.
Well, someone may be able to attest to that. But
yeah.
So Derek, Plus One is basically a brief and bad synopsis would be these kids or I don't know, like college-age kids are at this party, and for some reason, well, this meteor hits the Earth, and these kids are at this party. Yeah, just go with it.
Okay.
The kids are at this party, and they keep having these little blackouts, and for some reason, they start noticing doubles of themselves.
Yeah.
Appearing, and I don't know. They're afraid like their doubles are going to catch up in time with their regular selves. And
were they afraid that they were going to like get killed by their double or something? Or...
Yeah. So at some point they start murdering their doubles, and then this one girl kisses hers, which is the best
Wait.
part of the movie.
That really was that when the dude was banging the girl in the bed and then she came out of the shower, or is this different?
It wasn't that girl, but
Okay.
that scene was. Tuna can sides were being touched from that scene. But no, that is the. Do you remember the quote unquote odd girl who was like
Was their friend? Yeah.
Yeah.
The main character's friend or whatever.
Yeah, she was doing herself. Well, not literally. I thought she was going to. But I don't know, it just kind of ends. They don't wrap anything up, but so how far did you get? You remember?
I don't remember much after the part where the dude, like, he was, I think, didn't he left the room when he noticed there was that one chick came out of the shower. And, I think he left the room and got away from her.
So, I mean,
and then went and met up and talked to him, and I think that's where I stopped watching.
You remember the one guy cheated on his girlfriend or whatever, kissed that other girl?
Yeah.
Okay, so he tried.
Kind of a jerk to him too.
So he tried to make up with the girl, and she's like, "Fuck you," whatever. So then he tries to make up with her double, and he does because he says everything that like he used whatever she told him the first time and used that to his advantage with the double and made up with her. So then he kills the original one.
Oh, wow. Does that backfire in any way?
No, then he winds up with the double.
Okay.
Kind of insane. And
What the fuck is this movie?
I don't know. It may be on Netflix. I don't know.
It's worth watching like once just because it's so bizarre, but...
Yeah, it's pretty short too. I don't know. I don't think you'd like it, Derek, honestly, but maybe.
It's probably true.
Another movie you wouldn't like, but you should watch, is Tyler Perry's Temptation: Confessions of a Marriage Counselor.
Now,
I think you just lost everybody, like when you said Tyler Perry.
Now you know my feelings on Tyler Perry.
Oh, I don't like him either, but this is why I watched this, and I'm going to give you guys no reason to watch this as if you ever would. But I read something at some point that Satan gives a girl HIV in this movie.
That's fucking insane.
And I'm like, I'm in if this happens. And I was at my brother's house, and my sister-in-law wanted to watch it, and I'm like, yeah, let's do this.
It's just HIV. That's not that bad nowadays. You can get that treated.
So basically, Kim Kardashian's in this, and she has a big role. Well, I guess.
Big ass or a big role?
Well, both. And she says okay, I'm going to set up a scene for you.
Okay.
The main girl walks into the room, and she like prettied herself up, quote unquote. Kim Kardashian sees her and says, "Is that make up or make down?"
You didn't shut it off right there, or
the fact that you watch this,
did the credits roll right there?
That's Tyler Perry dialogue. It's hot lava. Okay.
Hot lava.
Okay, so here's the short, sweet version. Basically,
here's the scoop.
I thought you just gave it to us.
This woman marries this guy, ends up cheating on him with this dude who Kim Kardashian refers to as the third largest social media guru since Zuckerberg. I don't know what that means. The third largest since Zuckerberg.
That's fucking retarded.
That's Tyler Perry dialogue.
Yep.
So he's rich, basically. So this woman cheats on her husband with this guy. This guy gets her to start doing cocaine, apparently. I don't know.
Was not in this this was not in this reading material.
They don't show it. They just show her snorting a lot, and you can hear it. And so I don't know. So she starts hanging out around with this guy, this Zuckerberg guy, I will say, and she takes him home to see his mom, and his mom calls him Satan, and so this guy like throws her mom to the floor, and I don't know. This girl finds out she has HIV and got it from this guy.
Oh fuck!
It is hilarious.
The best part was like the fact that they tried to wrap it up in like some sentimental way. How she had AIDS and then she went to go buy her AIDS meds at the pharmacy her ex-husband owns. I was just like, what? Who gives a fuck? Why?
I mean, so did you watch part of it? I guess.
Fuck no! I read that, and I wanted to throw up in my mouth.
I don't know, man. If you can, I mean, I know it sounds stupid. I watched the Tyler Perry movie, but if you are into absurdity like I am, then Tyler Perry may be my new thing. Because I don't know how this got fucking made.
Did you see how much money it made too?
It didn't do as well as most of his stuff, but
it made a fuck ton of money.
That's only like 20 million, wasn't it?
It was like 50 million.
Oh, that's not. I mean, that's not great for him.
But that's a shit ton of money.
It is, but I don't know. Fucking insane. I could talk more about how racist it is, also, but it doesn't matter. We've heard enough about racism this week.
That is true. You might want to hold off on that for a week.
So I
Donster
picked up Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge on the Wii U for $12 one day at Toys R Us. Put that shit on easy, and it's a lot of fun because I'm horrible at Ninja Gaiden games.
Now tell me this: is your special move where you kick a guy, put him between your legs, throw him up, and then take his arms and slam him down? Is that what you do? You give him the Razor's Edge?
Oh, I get it.
No.
Yeah.
No, don't you have like some raven or crow or something that does that for you? Or
the Raven, yeah, he DDTs him.
Or do you just kick him in the stomach, put him between your legs, and like quickly flip him up and throw him back down, and give him the power bomb?
No, he just like runs kind of slowly at him, and then puts his leg on their throat, and then struggles to get back up.
A little of all of those things. I don't know, it's fun, whatever. Finished Metroid Fusion on Game Boy Advance, the Wii U Virtual Console game. Is alright, whatever. Picked up Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag on the Wii U because it was $14 at the Best Buy, even though fuck Best Buy. But
I almost did it too, and I didn't.
What?
I don't know. I don't really know why I did, but I did. And I am by no means an Assassin's Creed player, but I mean, I've tried the first one. I didn't like it. I like this one a lot better so far, even though it seems like it controls weird to me. Probably doesn't in real life. Ryan could probably attest to.
It controls like the other ones.
It just seems kind of sluggish.
It takes a while to get used to, but once you do, you're flying through those rooftops and whatever.
And the combat seems... I mean, I know you're supposed to be...
It's really easy.
It's easy. It just seems, like, sluggish as well, maybe.
You just gotta wait for him to attack and then counter. You just murder. It's just counter and murder everybody.
I'm glad a lot of people don't have guns in that so far, because I'd be getting murdered from getting caught. That's all I know.
From bringing a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah.
So... Were you just excited
to
to get it on the Wii U? Were you just pumped to finally get another game to play on the Wii U?
I was playing Ninja Gaiden 3 on the Wii U.
Well, I mean, other than that, obviously.
I don't know. I mean, it was only on sale for Wii U, PS3, and 360. I'm like, well, I'll do Wii U. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
I don't know. I mean, I played...
What do you use the little screen for? What are you using it for? It's just like a map.
I don't remember looking at it, to be honest with you. I mean, I know you can play the game on it, but I don't think I looked down.
Could you put like solitaire while you're playing?
I mean, I was just in that Abstergo office, just playing with that bobblehead Assassin's Creed guy. That wasn't a bobblehead, was it? I don't remember what I'm talking about.
I don't know. There's a bunch of action figures. I don't know if it even had bobbleheads, but
I don't think it did.
Let me ask you guys this. I know this isn't anything to do with what you're talking about, but Assassin's Creed. It's a series I haven't played much of. Ralph, you haven't played much of. Ryan, you played them all, right?
except for the PSP one.
Liberace.
I think they had a DS now. Yeah, it was something like that. I think they might have made a DS one or something.
Yeah, there's a DS something.
So with Watch Dogs coming out in a month, The rumors keep circling that it's going to be somehow tied to the Assassin's Creed franchise. Now, I, for one, would be super fucking pissed if that's true. What would you guys feel?
I think it's going to be vaguely tied to it, so I wouldn't worry about it.
I don't honestly care. I mean, I don't know. I could see it being stupid and cool, both. So I don't. It just depends.
Ryan, do you
conspiracy
think
stuff?
it'll... Good.
All the conspiracy stuff in Assassin's Creed so out there anyway that I don't think it'll matter that much.
Will it be something like? So I want to know what's going on. Will it be something that I'll be lost if I haven't played any of the other games? Do you think?
You can play all the Assassin's Creed games and still have no idea what's going on. So,
Fair enough.
No, I don't think so.
I guess that's another thing I'm going to mention about Assassin's Creed. Like, I'm looking at the map, and there's like thousands of symbols on it. Not literally, but I don't know what the fuck any of them are. Like, I'm finally figuring out.
There's a legend.
Yeah, but it says like synchronized, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means. What does that mean?
Synchronize. What does it look like? What's the logo look like?
Like I mean, I'll like climb to the top of something.
Oh, that's
something there.
Climb up to the top of something, hit a button, and it synchronizes like basically it's like he's looking down and seeing where stuff is, and then it shows up on your map.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so I didn't. Seems like there's some things I should know.
Then you make that impossible jump into hay and come out unscathed.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I mean, I played more Trials Fusion. I'm to the point where I need to get like gold on events to move further, and I am fucked. I'm pretty sure. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm done talking.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good deal. Thanks for filling.
Did you say Metroid Fusion? Or no?
Yeah, I finished it. Yeah.
They finished it.
Is there any relation to Trials Fusion?
No.
Did you get Remix too?
No, I thought about it. This I shouldn't say this, but so I watched Giant Bomb's quick look or tried of Remix 2.
Yeah, I wondered if you saw that with the Metroid stuff and Brad sucking at jumping.
Man. He said he
likes that game.
And he's never beat Super Mario Brothers. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, which one? The second
first one? He said that. I'm like, I'm gonna strangle you. Like, why are you getting paid to play video games if you've never finished Super Mario Brothers?
No, there's tons of people that have like never finished a Zelda game. I mean, he's at least finished Zelda 2, so.
That's different. Super Mario Brothers could be finished in like 20 minutes.
Maybe he did, and he just doesn't remember it because he was a young child.
I don't know. It was not easy to watch that video. I had to shut it off. So I didn't pick it up. He
sucked at jumping with Samus. He was terrible at it.
Yeah, super annoying.
You should have gave Vinny the controller. It sounded like Vinny knew what to do.
Well, probably, because everyone else on Earth does. What have you been doing?
Well, we already talked about this a little bit, but I saw one of WWE's finest, Oculus.
How bad was that fucking movie, man?
It's not bad. I don't know. Like, do you just assume because like the WWE logo shows up that film is gonna suck ass?
The trailer looked like shit.
It wasn't that bad. A lot of it was hard to follow though, and like this, whatever the ghost demon, whatever the hell it was too powerful because it could just alter things, and like there was no way those two could have any idea what was actually happening at any given moment. So, like in that sense, it was really hard to follow, to figure out what was actually real. So.
Was it disorienting watching it with the Rift on?
Yeah, I mean, all you could smell was just vomit because everybody was puking. So.
D-Box? I assume you watched it in D-Box?
It smelled like buttered vomit in the theater.
That's my favorite flavor.
I didn't know there was any theaters with smell-o-vision still. I thought that was out of date.
Do they have D-Box theaters there? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely not.
I don't. Does any theater in the Des Moines area have D-Box?
They do here. One of them has D-Box. I've seen it.
I don't even know what it is.
You just sit in the seat and it like moves you around.
I
don't know.
They had that at the Mall of America. We didn't do it, but they had it.
Oh, they have like demo seats in the breezeway. What the fuck's it called? Lobby at this theater.
The breezeway.
The chick that's in Oculus though is supposedly in Guardians of the Galaxy. So.
Wow.
Who's that?
You know her name?
I don't know her name. She's got red hair.
Oh, Christina Hendricks.
What?
Yummy.
That doesn't sound right.
Nom.
That's not her.
She's so delicious.
Julianne Moore. Oh, good.
Yep, that's it. I would have recognized her, but that's it.
A lot of Opies. A lot of Opies.
Did you guys ever watch Blindness with Julianne Moore?
I did. That movie sucked.
It's like people are like doing whatever they can to like put like a clever spin on zombies because that's pretty much what it was.
Yeah.
Everybody's blind.
Except her. Was that right? Or was it some dude? I don't remember. Someone wasn't actually blind.
No. I think everybody was blind, and then at a point, she got her vision back.
No, there's someone who wasn't.
I thought it was... Oh, really?
I think someone wasn't the whole time.
Was somebody Bruce Willis the whole time?
I could be wrong, but it's probably Donnie Wahlberg.
But... Yeah, I could see Donnie Wahlberg just hanging out in the back, seeing shit and not telling anybody. He looks like he'd do that.
Be like, you guys see that turtle? I mean, shit, I'm blind.
He's making him walk into shit. Just like this, making this person walk into a pole for like the last hour.
Man, that'd be a good comedy. I love it when people walk in the poles. My favorite.
Tyler Perry presents
Pole walkers.
Yeah.
Pole walkers.
Paul Walkers. Oh fuck! God damn it! That is
the trailer.
That's worse than the Don Sterling investigation.
In the trailer,
Paul Walkers.
Trailers before Oculus, there was a Paul Walker movie that just looked god awful.
Was it Brick Mansions?
Maybe. I don't know. I hope that's not his last movie because it just looked like shit. Yeah, there was. Yeah, sure.
Yep.
His last movie isn't going to be that. It's going to be Fast 7, duh.
Well, his last movie where he's entirely in it is Brick Mansions. In theaters now, and that's probably what you saw a preview for.
It was so bad. Like, whoever cut that trailer should be fired. That was like the worst trailer I've ever seen.
Paul Walker was cutting it, but...
Oh, okay.
Was cut
unfinished,
short.
Yeah. Then they wanted to respect him by just putting out what he had finished, right?
Yeah, he tried to make it look like Wheelman, but it didn't work.
Yeah, that happens. You should have put Vin Diesel in it, just like pictures of him in there. Would have helped.
Yeah.
They did the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer too before Oculus.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's weird. I didn't really recognize Vin Diesel.
Yep.
That's the giant tree.
Yep. He's got a lot of makeup on.
Yeah,
he didn't talk either, so...
I think he's only got one line in the whole movie.
What, have you heard it?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I assume it sounds like... a lot of that.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Or...
It sounds like Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
We ride together, we die together. Bad boys for life. Wait, that's the wrong movie.
Is that Vin Diesel?
That sounds right.
Oh, fuck.
I gotta, in the first Fast and Furious, when he talks about beating that dude to almost to death.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got, this is the noise he makes after he beats him. Right before the cops surround him.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. I've heard that.
Oh, fuck.
It also sounds like that was in First Blood, but I don't remember.
What else have you been doing?
Yeah, that's the noise that he makes right before he kills those girls.
He kills those girls.
That was Mr. Nobody.
I mean, sorry, he saves those girls. Excuse
That's
me.
right.
You have to spin it the right way. Oh, well, there's another. Oh, yeah, there's a Godzilla trailer before Oculus, too. So.
You're going to go see Godzilla, aren't you? You're so excited for it.
I don't know if I want to see it in theaters, but I don't know. Godzilla is way too freaking big in that movie. He's way too big.
What if they have that Godzilla song? Did you go see it then?
Blue Oyster Cult?
Yes, BOC. And don't tell us the story about how you saw them last summer. Yes, we both saw them.
I want to hear that story.
It's not a very good story.
It really isn't.
I wanted to leave as soon as I got there.
But did you?
Go.
No, I did not. Alright, so what were you? Mr. Nobody?
Yeah. How is it?
That movie's pretty bizarre, too. Do you guys just want to know? I mean...
No, it's in my Netflix queue. I'll probably
Okay.
watch it. I mean, is it good?
Well, Jared Leto's doing a reverse Dallas Buyers Club in that movie, so he's a dude.
And he doesn't have AIDS? HIV?
No, but a lot of weird shit happens to him.
Have I told you about how he spit in my mouth once?
Yep.
What, did you go like a 30 Seconds to Mars concert or something?
I did, and he spit water in the crowd, and some landed in my mouth, and it was weird.
So you might have AIDS right now?
Retroactively, yeah. That's the worst.
I saw like some documentary of him making some album or something, and it didn't look very good. I didn't watch part of it though.
This would have been like over 10 years ago for me getting shit in my mouth. But yeah.
So this was before.
Was it shit or was it
Spit
water?
shit, whatever.
Oh,
This is
okay.
before he declared war, when he said this is war.
This
Right.
was like their first album. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Was he always in that band, or no?
As far as I know, yeah, his brother's the drummer or something.
Yeah, I noticed that. Has his brother always been in it, or
As far as I know, yeah.
is that band any good?
The first album's really good, I think, but what do I know?
I didn't think that Dragon Age song was very good, but it probably wasn't.
I don't know what song that is. I'm gonna have to look. You told
The
me
one
There's
that
a
says
Dragon Age song?
it's like Brave New World or something, or some
I
shit
don't think
like
that's a
that.
Dragon Age song. That's just one of their songs.
No, but it's at the credits of Dragon Age.
Oh, was it? God, I don't
Yeah.
even remember that.
30 Seconds to Mars, credit song, Dragon Age.
I don't know that one.
I don't think they made it with Dragon Age in mind, though.
I bet they did retroactively when he had AIDS.
I actually got a clip of Jared Leto talking about that.
I like this bit. I like this.
God damn it.
I could use more of this bit.
Oh, fuck.
How many Ronin did you watch?
Well,
What? No.
they should have made it
What?
40.
No.
Ronin.
No.
How long per
Yes.
Ronin?
What?
Ryan, you didn't really watch this movie, did you?
Yeah, I just watched it earlier today. I mean,
Why? But why?
He's gonna show you
I have a copy of the Ronin.
how many.
Uh,
That is the hole you put your D in. I know,
unless it's a chode.
baby. You like
Why-
enveloped it with your chode D.
Why did you watch this movie?
It's a rental.
But why?
Oh, that makes sense.
No, it's got Keanu in it. I gotta see what Keanu's up to.
No, fuck Keanu Reeves. He hasn't made a good movie since Speed 2.
What's hilarious?
That is right.
Oh man, I think Constantine is better than Speed 2. Good lord.
No way!
Constantine is on HBO Go, by the way.
Oh, God. That's just what I want to see is Keanu Reeves sitting in a bathtub.
He plays some movie where he's like some weird serial killer too.
The only reason I'll watch that movie is because of A Perfect Circle.
Was it The
Only reason I'll
Watcher?
watch that movie.
Which one, Constantine?
The Watcher?
Yeah.
Fuck
Huh.
Perfect Circle.
Yeah.
Come on! Come on.
What?
Why? Why fuck A Perfect Circle? Because
I
you don't
hate
like Tool?
I hate
I know you. But why do you hate Tool? Why?
wrong show.
Yeah, You like Tool for something that I'm not even a part of. I like Tool because they're a good band, not because I'm some like.
Nothing to do with like why I don't like Tool. Today, someone told me that Tool wrote a song, like something to do with the amount of whatever in the song was based on Fibonacci square. I'm like, fuck.
The Fibonacci sequence, or
I don't know. That just further proved my dislike for Tool.
Right on. Anyway,
That's a good reason, let me tell you.
such a dumb guy.
well, if you ever see what's his name, the lead singer,
Maynard
if you
James
see him
Keenan.
at his wine vineyard talking about his wine vineyard, then you'll probably hate him even more.
Yep. Someone tried to get me to watch that documentary, and I'm like, I'd rather sever my penis and jump from a two-story building.
I saw him live once, and he was
Little
wearing like a
Jesus or whatever
cowboy
the fuck his
hat
name
and
was.
jeans.
Was it a Pussifer concert?
I don't
Pussifer.
know. Had some crazy Japanese band there called Melt Banana. They were pretty bizarre. But
Wow.
they were interesting, I guess.
Fuck.
But I don't know. I was thinking, do you think like 47 Ramen? Do you think that's like an equivalent title?
How was the movie? Was it bad?
It was boring at parts. I mean, like the ending was okay.
How does it end?
Well, I mean, this is an old story. It's been told for hundreds of years.
Boring. How does it end?
Well, what I think is crazy though,
Boring. How does it end?
the main character, Keanu Reeves, has never existed in any version of this story. But just because it's coming to the U.S.,
Gotta have a white man in it.
he's a half-breed. He's
He's a mudblood.
half English, half Japanese.
I think that's what they call him.
Half bear,
And,
half blade.
Maybe it's Ming blood.
So everybody hates him,
Barbarian? What?
except for
Ming the barbarian.
the Lord of whatever. The daughter likes him. She actually loves him. You can believe that or not.
That's a lot of like right there.
It's like
Another
plus
level.
one. Yeah.
It's like on another level.
But apparently he like grew up with some like owl-looking humans and some forest that taught him how to fight, and he can like fight.
He can fight the good fight.
Owl
Well,
Bundy?
he hides his fighting style, which is kind of bizarre because if he uses his fighting style, he can murder everybody without anybody touching him because he can move so fast, like Matrix style. So this is like the Matrix
It's like
4.
it's like the Jimmy Johns of Taekwondo movies. Taekwondo
It's
so fast.
even faster.
Wow.
Like fast enough that a dragon can't predict your movements.
So like Herbie fully loaded, like that fast.
Like
Nice.
Bruce Lee would get his ass kicked. That's how fast.
Oh, no wonder he'd be sitting there dead.
Oh yeah, but so yeah, I don't know. Basically, the story is all right. You want to know? I'll give you like a quick paragraph summary of it.
Yes.
Some crazy witch
I want to
shows
send
up with this lord. Well, I don't even know if he's a lord, but some dude. They come visit. Basically wreck the home lord's shit up, frame him in attempted murder, so that he has to. The shogun was there, and the shogun sentenced him to death. So that lord dies, and once a lord dies, all of his samurai are leaderless and become known as Ronin, because they don't have a leader. So they can't get work as a samurai anymore. So they pretty much are just, I don't know, there's nothing they can do. And what they're supposed to do if they think their lord was killed improperly, they're supposed to do some Bushido business, which they just try to avenge their lord immediately.
Bushido Blade, like
Yes.
the TV show.
Yeah, but instead of doing that, they wait for like almost 2 years, and then do some Bushido business and kill that lord with the help of the owl man trained Keanu Reeves.
Man train. Hell yeah.
No, there's an ED at the end of that, not just an
Owlman Train.
Oh,
That's a hell of a band name.
And they get like
Metalist band on the radio right now.
some Owlman magic swords.
the Owlman Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And they just fuck this dude shit up, and the witch turns into a dragon, and Keanu Reeves has to do his owl man magic fighting power stuff and kill this dragon. And then they all just commit suicide because that's what samurais do.
What?
Harakiri or whatever.
Nah, it's like it starts with an S or something.
Samurai.
The samurai suicide.
Suicidal.
The samurai's death is another way to put it. But yeah, they all do that except for one. Like they have to go to the shogun. The shogun gives them their sentence. It's an honorable one because they're actually going to die as samurais, and they knew that was going to happen even when they started doing it. But he lets one of the samurai's sons live because he didn't want to erase that person's bloodline.
Because there could have been a sequel, but this movie bombed.
No, there would never have been a sequel to this movie. Keanu Reeves dies.
It don't matter.
Ronin.
All the Ronin die except for one.
Have you watched the movie Ronin with Robert De Niro?
Is this the same Ronin, or is this a different
Completely
story?
different. This was like a late 90s movie.
Is it about samurais?
I have no idea. There's supposed to be some really awesome car chase. That's all I know.
Doesn't sound like samurai.
It's called Ronin.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's car chase samurai movie.
Keep going, I'll be right back. Hold on. Keep going.
But what was that? 13 Assassins. That's a really good samurai movie. I don't know. It
I've
just
seen
seems like
it.
this movie should not have been made.
Yeah, I think you got a bunch too.
But I don't know. It wasn't terrible.
How have you seen The Last Samurai with Tom
That-
Cruise? I used to
The
like
Last
it.
Samurai.
He's the last one. I used to think it was pretty good, but I don't know if it still is.
So what's his story? Why does he
Uh,
look non-Japanese?
Because there's some kind of wormhole when he was flying his jet in Top Gun. He flew through it, and
Is this like the movie Top Gun or the video game Top Gun?
that's a good question. That wasn't explained. I think Lindelof left that part out.
Alright, I'm back.
Just spitting facts over here.
We're talking about Top Gun.
Have you,
Samurai edition.
did you talk about whatever the People versus George Lucas? What is this?
Well, I do have part of 47 Ronin if you guys want to see it. It's when he talks to the owl people.
I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, that's how the owl people greet him.
That sounds like a lot of owl words right there.
It's pretty complicated language.
They have a big greeting.
It takes a guy like Keanu to understand what the owl men are saying.
Yeah, that train moves pretty fast, I guess.
Oh, you should see. You should watch 47 Ronin.
I won't, but I'll just watch Ronin 47 times.
Yeah, well, that's equivalent on a scale of I think it's equivalent on the Ronin
7
scale.
Ron. Oh, 47 Ron. That's gonna be a porn, you know that, right?
47 Ron Burgundy.
There you go. There you go.
Something just fell in my room.
Probably a Ronin.
They were dropping like flies in that movie.
I get Roners. Is that the same thing?
Sorta. It's like a samurai boner.
That might be like a medical condition or something.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure, but
Yeah.
yeah, the People versus George Lucas. That's old, isn't it? That's been out for a while, right?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
Just people talking about how much they were looking forward to the new trilogy, and the new trilogy sucked. And then also George Lucas changing all of his shit, and then a bunch of like bullshit excuses from George Lucas, like when they said that they couldn't release the originals again because they don't have a copy of the masters anymore, which everybody thinks is just insane, because they would have dubbed the originals before they started making those new versions. they wouldn't have just started cutting into the originals. But I don't know. It was just interesting to watch to see people's reactions to it. Like, I really don't care that much. I don't care if Han Solo shot first. I don't. But I would still prefer he shot first because it makes more sense. But I don't know. I think I actually have the originals somewhere on VHS, but they're probably in my garage.
Fuck a garage, man.
What if it was like a storage facility somewhere? Would that count as a garage?
It depends. Could you have a sail in it?
Well, you could have a sale in anything that you own, I guess.
So there's a lot of garages around, is what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Garage band.
My ass is a garage, is what you're saying?
I don't know. Do you storing shit in there?
Well, I mean, I release it at certain points throughout the day. Unlike
man.
someone. Did you beat Bravely Default yet?
I think I still have more crap on there, don't I? No, that's it. It's all of it. It's all she wrote. Bravely Default is a very difficult game because you're going through, you do your basic battles, those are simple, and then you get to the boss battle, and the bosses are just like ridiculously tough compared to what you just got through, and they don't really level you up enough to prepare you for that, so there's a lot of grinding. So I can imagine most people not finishing this game because of that reason. But
You ever finish early while grinding on accident?
Only once?
I never Don John'd it.
Only once, and it caused a baby.
Damn. That was some strategic...
If you were walking down the hall when you saw that Don John going on, would you have, what would you have done in that scenario?
Where she was like rubbing him out in the hallway?
Join in.
Oh, dude, this is
out of the way.
This is a dude from Jersey. He probably would have kicked your ass.
I don't give a. He's tiny. I would have took him out and then banged.
Gordon Levitt, he's like lifting and doing all that shit.
I don't give a fuck. It's Scarlett Johansson. I'd have lifted her off the ground.
We've been smashing, man. Took her home and smashed. Fuck it.
Smash.
That's what I kept saying.
Oh fuck.
Levitt was making some weird noises during it.
That was in the script.
What else?
How do you write that out? How would you?
Well,
You finished Dark Souls 2 this week, huh?
Oh, that's probably game of the year so far.
Wow.
It's way better than Dark Souls. It's also a lot easier too, but I don't know if it's just easier because I was summoning people like crazy to fight with. You don't get invaded that much.
that's cool.
Usually you have to wear special rings for that to happen. But
God,
I don't know if it's because of what Covenant. What?
What?
What ring?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
What about what?
Yep.
Speed rings.
Speed 2, right?
Does the ring have to go faster than 50 miles per hour?
Ride to Hell rings.
Oh, that was Don John and Ride to Hell. They were probably made by similar people. It's that hallway had Ride to Hell written all over it, you know, that hallway action.
True. That was the basis for Ride to Hell retroactively.
Oh man, everything in that movie should have been like that. It should have been like Ride to Hell sex scenes. How do you think that would have been taken? How do you think people would have?
Taken 3.
Yeah.
2 thumbs way up.
Okay. Siskel and Ebert giving thumbs up.
All sides.
Two dead guys, thumbs way up.
I think we should change our rating scale to how many sides of a tuna can are being touched. It's a 4-star scale. Yeah.
But a tuna can is circular.
That's true, but you gotta split it up. Even
You can't though.
Well, you
How
can split it
would
up
you-
47 or 47. That's Ronin. 74 ways. Damn it.
Okay. All right.
Fine.
We could do that scale and then have like a side scale, which is the Ronin scale,
We might as well have 3 separate scales or
and then
whatever.
convert those into the bus scale
Yeah,
and
we
present
figure it
all
out.
3. Yeah,
So the
present all.
bus scale is Metacritic for us? Is our
Yeah.
own Metacritic?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, let's do this.
The Metacritic can convert that into its own thing.
How many
So-
tuna can sides Dark Souls 2?
It's touching them all. It's got to be.
Okay.
I don't
So
see
is
how
that-
it couldn't.
So is that a perfect score? Is it
Oh.
touching the bottom?
A perfect tuna can score does not necessarily translate into a perfect rainbow score or Ronin score.
Okay. Let's do that. Alright.
But yeah, I don't know. I think this game's a lot easier. The first boss fight might make you think different because you don't really know what you're doing, and because like there's no real way for most of the people to sneak behind them, especially like boss characters, because they just won't let you do it. But if you have people with you, the fights become like insanely easy. Like I didn't even have human. Like you can summon NPCs just like in the last game. For the very last boss fight, I had no humans with me. I had just 2 NPCs, and she was so distracted on them that I just stood behind her and just beat the shit out of her. Don John'd it. So.
Nice.
And yeah, so it was, I don't know, but that game is a lot of fun. It's pretty addicting too. It seems like you level up a lot faster in that one too. So
Podcast.
Nice.
it's shorter. But
Nice.
I
I'll
don't
have
know.
to play it at some point.
I only got it for like $33.
Hell of a deal. I guess.
You know what is still not a hell of a deal?
Ride to hell.
Lords of Shadow 2.
Ugh.
That thing will not drop in price.
No wonder
Don't
it's too
do
good.
it. Please.
Once
Too
it
good.
hits 40. it's
I just want to tell you how it ends, just to piss you off to where you don't get it.
is it similar to 47 Ronin?
No, it's worse.
Is Keanu?
There's a
there?
bus involved.
Dracula was a Ronin the whole time. Yeah, the
Is it a
Dracula
short bus?
Have
Yeah,
you seen
the Dracula bus.
Have you seen that Aqua Teen episode? I'm sure you haven't, Derek.
What, the assistant?
Why?
Living
Well,
Dracula?
The Dracula bus. Fantastic.
I've not
bus.
seen the Brood
It is
Witch
Dracula.
and the assisted
seen
living
that?
Dracula.
With the Moth Monster Man, and he's living inside
What
the
is-
Dracula bus.
What does the Dracula bus do? Is it actually just a bus, or does it do something?
It's just a bus.
Is it decked out though, like awesome paint job?
Ah, just yellow. It sucks your blood though.
I've never seen this. Is this an older one?
Yeah, it's like first season.
Yeah, I've probably seen it then. I just don't remember. Because that moth guy sounds familiar.
Yeah, same guy who does Archer's voice and Bob
Yeah.
Burger.
H.
Yeah.
John Benjamin.
Hand John Benjamin. Yeah.
Hand job Benjamin, yes. Should we, Ryan, is that all you got? Should we move on to some news?
Yeah, unless you want to hit the tune of the week up.
Yeah, I mean, you can let us know. I didn't put down the tune of the week. I don't know who did.
You guys haven't heard this tune?
Tuna can of the week, maybe? Tuna can of the week?
I've heard Master P's song Basketball, which is
Yeah, I have a clip of Master P.
Oh my god. If I could,
Sounds like
if I could,
I could hear that.
if I could title this week's episode "What You Keep Playing," I would, but I can't because it's impossible.
Brontosaurus whale sound effect. That's what
No,
you
it's-
want for your title.
Play it again because I can't do the sound like you can.
I'm pretty sure that's Master P has used that sound.
So no,
no.
I've not heard the tune of the week this week. Tell us what it is.
Oh, Lil Bow Wow basketball. You
Oh
guys
yeah,
have heard this.
I haven't.
You've
Can you
never
play
heard
the
that?
clip of it?
Yeah, can you play
Well,
that clip?
I could find a real clip of it besides just the Master P part. Master P was uncredited in that.
Is it similar to the Aaron Carter song? That's how I beat
Oh
Shaq.
no, it's
That's a good song.
better than that.
Okay.
I think anyway.
Did you watch the new Tamagotchi Life trailer with Shaq in it, by the way?
What?
No. Oh, first you guys are gonna have to listen to an ad.
Amazing. I've been Claritin Clear for 6
Listen.
weeks.
Oh,
One of
Claritin.
my allergies.
Yep, little Bow Wow sponsored by Claritin.
Are they paying us nowadays? I haven't gotten any paychecks.
I have.
You have?
Blue and all on cereal.
This goes out to the Bulls. They're sitting at home in Chicago. Don't tell Noah that it's snowing. He doesn't want to hear it.
He's high anyway.
Can you guys even hear this?
You need to look up the Master P song Basketball because it's the same thing.
Did it come out first?
I don't know. Around the wow.
I did find it though.
Look up that match.
It sounds really similar.
Look up the other one. You gotta, or else I will.
I'll try.
You can start movie news if you want. I mean, I will.
Yeah, go for it, Ralph. It is your segment.
I didn't write any of this stuff down, but I will say
Correct.
that there's a Barbie movie happening, and I don't give
What?
a fuck. Yeah, live action.
That's a bad idea.
There's a movie happening based on your favorite Easter candy. There you go.
Is this it?
Nope.
I think it's some other song with some girl. I don't know who did the original
I don't
vocals
know
on
either.
this. Oh, yeah.
So there's a movie coming out based on Marshmallow Peeps.
Alright.
You know, your favorite Easter candy, Marshmallow Peeps, are getting their own.
Why?
Don't put them in the microwave.
Why?
I've seen that happen. It's impressive.
It'll blow up the house.
It will. Big Mama's house.
Why? Why? Peeps are terrible.
They are
Yeah.
pretty bad.
But how many other marshmallow-based children's movies are there?
None.
That don't count the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
People actually eat Peeps, or do you think they just like buy them and end up throwing them away?
My mother
well-
loves them.
We throw them away.
Why do you buy them?
I don't.
Oh, you just go to the store and throw them away?
No, I've got jelly beans upstairs that I'm going to eat.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm just going to start doing that. Go to the store, pick up Peeps, and just find a trash can.
Are you gonna buy them
Throw
first?
them away.
No, just throw them away. Just hand
Okay.
them to the cashier. Be like, can you throw these away?
Whoever
I didn't want
does the
these.
inventory there will hate
Are you not
you.
going to talk about any of the news that I put down?
I was still going about Peeps.
Ralph, are you gonna talk-
What
Oh,
is
okay, sorry.
what is Stat Wars?
Yeah.
Mrs. Doubtfire sequel is happening. Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? Why are they making a sequel to this?
Even the
Makes
kids,
no fucking sense at all.
the kids don't even want to do it. The ones from the original.
None of them.
What are they, like
None
30
of
now?
them.
They couldn't do it.
Yeah. What are they gonna? What is there to tell with Mrs. Doubtfire? What are you gonna express? What are you gonna tell people?
Is she gonna burn her shirt again?
Like,
Fucking hated
how many
that movie.
times can you do that? How many?
Twice, apparently.
Fuck.
Heroes Reborn. I don't know. What's your thing?
That I'm excited for. I'm alright with them doing a prequel series because maybe it means that there'll be more of the older characters in there, or at least a good teaser to how the new series is going to be. So I'm alright with that.
Jurassic World's got sequels coming already. Like,
That's
are
fucking stupid.
they coming before Jurassic World?
I mean, they might be. They usually. I mean, if they're like me, they'll definitely come first. But I don't know.
I don't know. Is it better to come first or after?
Always better to come first.
Okay.
Get it
Then-
over with.
Then you can just be done with it.
Justice League movie is happening with Zack Snyder.
Jack Ryder.
Zack Ryder as director.
Zack Ryder.
Zack Snyder.
Woo woo.
That would be better.
Batman's woo woo in it. Oh fuck.
Is he directing a new Batman Superman thing too?
Yep.
Okay.
Apparently, they're like, well, we can't get Christopher Nolan, so
So Zack Snyder,
at least it'll look pretty, right? Right?
Maybe.
are you at all excited or entranced of a Justice League movie?
I am not.
Why?
I don't know. I don't care right now. Like I've said,
Yeah, you might be burnt out on superhero movies.
yeah.
But the
Until you
next
see
line,
Vin Diesel as a tree.
the next line of this news, this might get you excited.
Stat Wars. I
No,
want to know more about Stat Wars.
No, the Matt Damon thing.
Matt Damon's
Oh.
in Star Wars.
Star Wars. Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Is that gonna? Are you really?
I
think
don't
that's
know.
gonna happen?
It's online. If it's online, it's the truth.
So, okay. What about
Sawa,
Casey?
no, not Devin Sawa.
I wish. Who's Casey Affleck gonna play then?
I mean, maybe the Butler.
He's gonna play this retired, this Iraq war vet who comes home and then
Oh
starts having,
no,
like bum fights.
no, don't do it. God
And
damn
he gets
it.
shot in the woods
That sounds all right.
by
He gets shot in the woods
by
or by
some hillbilly.
Woods Harrelson.
Yep. Who actually was Bruce Willis the whole time.
The Woods was.
Yeah, the woods were Bruce Willis.
The Woods have eyes.
And there's an awkward rape scene. This is why not, right?
But they let you know. They're like, okay, next scene is gonna be awkward and rape.
Yeah.
It's
There's
gonna be a lot of rapey.
There's a lot
Kind
of
of-
foreshadowing in it, and it's all foreshadowing to the rape scene.
Foreplaying the foreshadow. Speaking of getting raped, Star Wars Episode 2, but Star Wars Episode 7 cast announced. Who was it? Oscar Isaac.
You forgot
Driver.
to say that Matt Damon is rumored to play Aquaman in the Justice League movie.
in Star Wars.
Awesome. No.
Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah, Oscar Isaac, Adam Driver, some chick I don't know,
Max von Sydow.
yeah, who I don't know, and then all the original people. Maybe one more person in there. And of course,
Are any like main Star Wars cast members dead?
I mean the Muppet dude, he's
yeah,
dead.
Frank Oz.
He's definitely dead.
Did he do Yoda's voice?
He did.
Okay. I mean, that wouldn't be hard to replicate anyway, but...
Yeah, definitely not hard to replicate, but still sucky.
I mean, I don't even... Is Yoda still alive? I don't even know.
No, he died. He's definitely a hologram now.
Okay.
Much like Snoop Dogg. Or Tupac. Or both.
Could be. You don't know.
Same damn thing.
Same fucking thing. I was pretty excited about the Star Wars 7 cast announcement. I know you
They
don't
do,
give a
like,
shit.
They have Yoda's death
Well.
scene right there. That's Yoda going down.
like
Keep going quickly.
I said, I don't give a shit about J.J. Abrams, so I don't even know if we'll watch this.
Right.
I mean, I say that now. I may want to watch it then, but don't give a fuck. DJF.
What else we got?
Craig Ferguson leaving late night.
Is that surprising to anybody?
Little.
I like Craig Ferguson a lot.
I wonder what he's going to do, and I hope they bring back Craig Kilborn.
They won't, and he probably isn't going to do anything awesome.
Maybe he'll join The Price is Right.
I doubt it, but that would be
I
fantastic.
don't know why he would, but
You know what's going to happen, right? It'll be that Jon Stewart
Paul
comes and
Schaefer.
becomes
Oh,
late show. That way Stephen Colbert can be like, suck it, Jon Stewart. Now you are the closer, not the opener.
I doubt Jon Stewart would leave the
Yeah,
Daily Show.
it was just a joke.
maybe that John Oliver dude would, but
I swear to God, if
He went
it's
to
Chelsea
HBO, I
Handler,
think.
if it's Chelsea Handler, I'll fucking freak out.
I don't think she would, because
I hate that bitch.
She may get more viewers on E than she would in that time slot.
I
Yes.
hate Chelsea Handler.
My mom loves her.
Oh
And I
God,
don't like her either. But,
can't stand the bitch. Can't stand the bitch. Keep going.
she boned 50 Cent.
Ugh.
For real?
Like I guess. I mean, you could probably guess what it sounded like.
I have an idea. The sex tape is online.
I never heard that. You know, Aziz Ansari or whatever his name is.
Yep.
Have you heard that joke he tells about 50 Cent about how Aziz was at a restaurant one time and was sitting near 50 Cent, like not at the same table, but 50 Cent orders a grapefruit soda, and the waiter brings it to him, and he drinks it. He's like, "What the fuck is this? This ain't grape." He didn't know what a grapefruit was. I don't know if that's true, but I wish it was.
Oh man,
I wouldn't be
that's
surprised.
awesome. I like Aziz Ansari. He's good.
He's not bad. Adam Sandler's Pixels movie. It's going to star Kevin James and Kevin Smith.
Oh no no no! Sorry. Why does Kevin James need to be in every Adam Sandler movie? I can deal with Rob Schneider. I can deal with David Spade, but that's it.
I don't.
Why?
I don't. I don't
Doesn't he have
mind.
Nick Swardson in there too? And
Oh,
Yeah, sure. I like Nick Swardson. I don't really care for him.
I could deal with Kevin James. I think he's harmless to me personally.
What if
I mean,
he was in a mall as a mall
raping?
cop? No, yeah, sure. We could do that. I don't know.
I mean, I've never watched a movie that he headlined, so I don't know.
Has he done that in many movies? Or was that MMA one?
I mean, if you're telling me that the
Yeah.
King of Queens is good, then I will give you that. The King of Queens is good.
I don't know. I wouldn't watch that. I mean, I have. But
Everything else is bad.
What was that zoo one? Zoo Tycoon.
How to Train Your Zoo.
Zoo
Zookeeper?
Crazy.
We
Zoo
bought a zoo?
Betcha. Zoo Betcha.
Zoologist.
Zubaka.
Zoo
Zoolander.
Zoolander, yes.
Zooreem Abdul Jabbar.
Do you guys ever watch home movies?
Yes.
No. No.
Did you see that episode when he makes that movie about that's called Landstander? And it's the guy who stands on land.
That sounds familiar. I don't know.
It's a good one.
That's a good show. It's a cartoon. That's why I've watched it. What is Anti-Claus?
Anti-Claus is the Kevin
So when you,
Smith
like,
movie. That's
Claw your cat.
we might have talked about it before when it was just a Krampus movie. Now it's got an actual title. It's called Anti-Claus. Apparently it's going to star a lot of the same cast members as Tusk, which remains to be seen whether that will be a good choice or a bad choice. But,
Directed by Kevin Smith.
yep, that'll be a directed by Kevin Smith movie that will be filmed, and I don't know if it'll be out this holiday or next holiday, but
This
it
is
will be out.
something he said he wasn't going to do anymore.
Yeah, directing? Yeah, he said he was going to stop on his 10th film, which he's now, I think, on his 12th.
Why would he ever? I don't. Why say such things? Why?
Oh. The article that he wrote was he didn't have the passion for directing anymore, and now he does, based on these things that he's doing.
You should
So,
know that most things are temporary.
Yeah. It's also Kevin Smith, who's a huge donor, so take that for what it is.
So this is a Christmas movie, I take it?
I would assume so, yes. Krampus, Christmas.
Oh, that's what you meant by Krampus. All right.
Yes.
Is it National Lampoon's Anti-Claus Vacation
It might be.
with the wrong Quaid brother?
I mean, anything with any Quaid movies or any Quaid brothers is fantastic.
Even Rise of Cobra?
Sure.
All right.
Chevy Chase, is he
Hey.
get mixed in there?
JGL is in Rise of Cobra, so you better just calm down.
That was pretty bizarre too. Like when I heard he was gonna be Cobra.
He wasn't in the second one, though.
He was not.
One of those is on Netflix. I don't know which one it is.
I think it's Retaliation, actually.
Thought I saw like The Rock doing stuff.
He's not in the first one, so.
Yeah.
What's Willie Nelson kicking my ass for?
So Willie Nelson apparently got his like 5th degree black belt the other day, even though he's like old as balls.
What?
Okay.
They probably just gave it to him for a weed or something.
Well, in Kill Bill, that dude that trains her is old as shit.
Hattori Hanzo? Or...
Yeah, no. That's the dude who makes swords.
So I
Nelson received his 5th degree black belt in a martial art called Gong Quan Yusul, a discipline with
You gotta
What?
get baked before you do.
it might be that. I don't know, because now there's videos and all this good stuff. Go away, fuck
I was
off.
telling Ryan that Kill Bill was on WGN, so it was edited. And
Was it being announced by the Chicago Cubs announcers?
I wish.
Harry Carey.
All I know is my name is Buck, and I came here to party.
Did they censor out the name on the wagon?
It says Party Wagon on it. Like,
Does it look good? Does it
yeah,
look it looks alright.
yeah. I mean, it looks
Photoshop.
like, yeah, just like normal. It says Party Wagon. It's kind of like a Ninja Turtles reference, almost.
I can't remember the first movie. Does she talk about how she doesn't drive that car anymore? She talks about like if a pussy wagon died on her, so she'd be saying like the party wagon died.
I assume so. I didn't watch very much of it, so I
She
had
might
to
have
go
said it in
watch
the second one.
I do enjoy me some Kill Bill, so.
Have you seen what is that movie? Is it? I think it's King.
Ronin.
No, it's
Kingpin?
No. Which Kingpin got taken down off of YouTube finally. I don't know who shut that down. Some dick somewhere shut that down.
Probably me.
It's a Big Lebowski when John Goodman is fucking up that car. Remember?
Okay.
Yeah.
And he says this is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass.
Yeah.
But the edited version of that is like something about fighting somebody in the Alps or something like that. Like this is what happens when you fight something. It makes no sense at all.
I've fought in the Alps before.
Doesn't Bruce Willis say melon farmer instead of motherfucker in Die Hard? Like
Melon
Yeah.
Farmer.
melon farmer. Pretty
That's
good.
good.
That's all I got for news.
I think that's all I've got for movie news. Hang on, let me make sure. I want to make sure.
Why do you think they do that instead of just bleep it out
Because
or blur it?
I don't know. I guess maybe it would fool some people. Maybe.
Have you watched the documentary called like Clean Flicks or something on Netflix?
No, I have not.
Where a bunch of Mormons were taking movies and editing them so that other Mormons could watch them.
They were talking about that on Player One podcast. One of the guys is Mormon and from Utah, and he was
Oh, really?
talking about that place because he said the sign kind of looked like you could make it say "clean fucks" really easily.
Yeah, one of the places, like, there was actually like a major Clean Flicks thing, and then there was a bunch of other people that were, kind of how they do chains for restaurants and stuff like that, but some of them were like legit chains and some were not, but they tried to look like it. And one of the people that didn't have a legit one was also like a pedophile. He got busted for that.
What the hell?
So, yeah, they kind of focus on him in the documentary, but the whole thing sounds really shady.
Indeed.
I don't know if that's still on Netflix anymore, though. Stuff comes and goes so quickly on that now.
Derek must be in charge. What you got? Got anything, Derek?
Nope, that's it. That's all I got. Christopher Columbus is going to be directing that movie, which is just fantastic.
Who?
What movie?
Christopher Columbus, the Pixels movie.
Oh, he's been dead for a long time.
No, not that one.
He probably doesn't know what a movie is.
No, he's made some hot bangers.
Didn't he do some Harry Potters or something?
Yeah, he did a couple of Harry Potters. Let's see, what has he done?
Like the first
Adventures.
Probably. Oh, he did Home Alone, didn't he? Or maybe he didn't.
Adventures in Babysitting, the first Home Alone, Home Alone 2, Mrs. Doubtfire, Hey-O.
Home Alone 3.
Bicentennial Man,
Spike Lee.
Harry Potter 2,
Pike Lee.
Percy Jackson. Oh, he's tapped to be the director of Mrs. Doubtfire 2 and this Pixels movie. That's just perfect.
He's got a busy schedule.
At least it's not Dennis Dugan. That's all I care about. If it was Dennis Dugan, I would not have any. I mean, I don't have hope for this movie, but fuck.
For which movie? Pixels or Doubtfire?
Pixel. Well, both. I don't have any hope for Doubtfire. Pixels.
Have you looked at the Rotten Tomato score of the Haunted Mansion 2?
Huh.
It's like 9%. Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's like a 13 on Metacritic.
That's perfect.
Oh, man. The first one was probably around. Was it better than that? Or no?
Yeah, I think slightly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll probably still watch it.
Yeah, me too. What do we got for gaming news?
Oh, somebody's got Drive Club coming in October. I don't know if anybody cares about that.
Not now, but I thought that was the only gaming news I could find.
Do you guys like driving enough that you're willing to join a club?
Well, is it made by the guys who did MotorStorm? Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
I never thought MotorStorm felt right. I mean, I'm into like the arcadey racing, but I don't know. There's some about MotorStorm that seemed off to me. So
I've only played the first one, and I never really finished it. I just kind of played enough to get the idea, and then stopped playing.
yeah.
I think I've played more of Lair than I have of MotorStorm.
I got a couple other things for you whenever you are good to go, Ryan, if you've got a couple other things.
I can look through some more stuff, but October 7th was the release date, supposedly, for Drive Club. So,
Here's what I've got while you look up stuff. Nintendo is not doing another E3. Go figure. They're going to do a Nintendo Direct that day instead of doing an actual E3 press conference. You can also go to your local Best Buy, and they will have I believe it's a 16-team tournament, 16-player tournament for Super Smash Bros. Wii U. That is exclusive to Best Buy. So
when it comes out?
Yeah, the day that it the day of the E3 press conference.
What? That game ain't gonna be done.
Enough for you to be able to play in it, apparently.
Nah, that's bullshit.
And the other cool stuff that came out of that is apparently and this is a rumor, when somebody was dicking around with the E3 site, what they're saying that they're going to do a Nintendo Direct, something in there said new Nintendo system in the code. So that might be, it could be a handheld, it could be an actual system, but that's something that somebody found in a piece of code for their E3 stuff.
It's probably nonsense.
It could be. Yep, it could be. There's going to be another Ace Attorney sequel, which is going to be set in like early Japan stuff from like between 1868 to 1912, which I'm alright with because anything Ace Attorney I will buy. So there's that. And the last piece of news that I had was... That wasn't even news. It was an opinion piece on 10 worlds that people want in Kingdom Hearts 3. They had Star Wars, Marvel, Frozen, which would be fucking retarded, Robin Hood, also retarded, Pixar, which I'm okay with, Wreck-It Ralph, the Muppets, which I'm alright with, Song of the South, which I have no idea what the fuck that is.
That would be awesome.
Indiana Jones, which would be alright. Having Lightning as a sidekick, which would be dumb. That's all I had. So,
Song of the South is that very racist, like really old cartoon with the talking crows that have like all like they're all like really stereotypical black sounding. I don't know. It's very
Didn't that also happen in Dumbo?
I think I'll have like the same. Yeah, it might be the same crows. That'd be odd.
Ralph,
I'm
did you hear?
Sure that would change, but.
Did you hear about the Taco Bell thing that they're doing?
No, I don't think so.
Taco Bell is opening up a fancy Taco Bell.
Fantasy or fancy?
Fancy. Fantasy would be fantastic.
How fancy? Like Demolition Man? Fancy?
They're spinning off. Yeah, they're spinning off and opening something called the U.S. Taco Co. and Urban Tap Room. They're going to open it out in California, and it's going to be kind of like a Chipotle-style restaurant, so it's going to be a little bit more fancy than like a Taco Bell. And it's going to have like supposedly food truck style tacos, and like they had some pictures of some food that may or may not end up with the menu. Like this is one of the pictures. So it's like really fancy looking shitty tacos that I wouldn't eat because I like my Taco Bell worth $3 and I can get like 16 tacos. But I thought that was weird that they're trying to make themselves fancy. Made me think of Joe Dirt when he tries to pronounce it Dirte. Like, don't try to church it up. It's Taco Bell. I don't need you to think you're fancy.
I haven't seen Joe Dirt, but I don't know. This is getting closer to Demolition Man, so I like that.
Ryan, did you find anything while I was biding time?
Not much, but From Software, the dudes who make Dark Souls and other games with souls in the title, has been bought by, how you say that, Katakawa Corp. A lot of people that are the corporation that helps publish a lot of Suda51, his games. So you've probably seen their logo on what was that last game he had? Killer is Dead.
Dark Souls 3 Killer Edition.
And I think it was on that Lollipop Chainsaw game.
Yeah,
I
probably.
don't know if it was on No More Heroes. I don't know if they were involved in that one or not. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was weird. I figured Namco or something would buy him. That's kind of odd. But
Yeah.
I don't know what that's going to mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is... Oh, good.
Hopefully it doesn't mean much, I guess. You know, like they do Armored Core games too, right? Or no?
They might. Yeah, maybe.
And Steel Battalion? Maybe not.
They'll do whatever people pay them to do.
Oh, they should do, I don't know, but I just remembered I was going to say that Pokemon X and Y toys are coming to McDonald's.
Kids' meals, here I come.
Yeah.
You know what was at McDonald's before?
Spider-Man, Batman,
My
My
Little
Little
Pony.
Pony. Yep, I knew
Nice.
it. I
How many
fucking knew it.
How many bronies do you think got kids meals for that?
I mean, I did.
47?
You did? You got 47 Ronin ponies.
47 bronies. What's up?
Yep. Bronies.
Yeah, why not?
Bro.
Yeah.
Bronins. 47 Bronenbergs.
Bronin the Barbarian?
Bronan.
Cronenbergs. 47 Cronenbergs.
Yeah, that's why I said Bronenbergs.
Does this surprise you guys? New Dragon Quest is being made.
What is it, Dragon Age or Dragon Quest 24?
I don't know.
With
But
Kiefer Sutherland?
As
Man,
as Big Boss.
as the
Super
Lost
Solid Snake.
This time he's got 2 eye patches
Boy. And
on the same eye.
a blindfold hanging from his neck. Well, on the same eye? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's got double blind
balls.
vision.
He's got double blind vision.
Does he do a double blind study beforehand? Nothing?
Is Foreigner going to come out and sue him for double vision?
No. If anything, they're gonna help promote him.
I doubt it.
You don't think so? Him and Foreigner
He is
up there
foreigner.
rocking it.
I do want somebody to go to the Foreigner concert with me. I'll tell you that.
What would that sound like?
Do you want a Foreigner to come with you?
No.
All right, Donald Sterling.
Oh shit.
Did I tell you guys about that Drew from Giant Bomb wearing a Foreigner t-shirt to North Korea?
No, what did it sound like?
Tell you the story? I don't know. It probably sounded like my voice or something like that, or maybe this.
I like how you bought time. Yeah.
So you can get back to that tab.
Yep.
Yeah,
Gotta get back to that tab.
It's open at all times. Like, it's just all I have to do is click the refresh, and we got.
What else do you got? This is going too long. That's what she said.
His mom said that.
Did you guys hear that they found those ET cartridges in the landfill?
Hell yeah.
Did they?
I thought it was a myth, but apparently a bunch of ET cartridges in a New Mexico landfill.
Who gives a shit?
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, they've been there for like 30 years.
I mean, it's interesting, I guess. I'd like to see the video or whatever the hell it is when it's released, but isn't it only on Xbone or something?
I don't know. I haven't
guess
turned my Xbone on in a long time.
I think like it's supposed to be something exclusive to Microsoft, which sounds retarded, but hopefully it'll be online.
Microsoft, makers of ET.
Yeah. It's just gonna be like some big reveal that they're rebooting ET for the Xbone with Kinect support.
Is Drew Barrymore going to be in it?
She plays the terrestrial or the bicycle. I don't know which one.
She can't play the little girl.
I don't know. I don't remember E.T.
They already cast somebody else in that spot, in that role.
Yeah, Abigail Breslin? I don't know.
And then also, apparently they might be putting out the Mass Effect trilogy on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Why?
I don't know. Probably because people will buy it and to get people ready for Mass Effect 4.
Ugh.
It's gonna happen. It's already in the works.
Yep, I'm not buying it. Fool me once.
What if it was $1?
I would remove my penis. I don't know.
That sounds a little extreme.
I would not remove my penis for anything that is only worth $1.
I'd put the tuna can away. His days are over.
Eventually it's going to start to rust, and you don't want to deal with that. You have to get a new tuna can.
Yeah, that sucks.
Or is this is an open tuna can we're talking about, right?
You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Am I right?
What about tuna can?
You can tune a can.
That's all I got for news, though. There's nothing else of interest that I saw unless you guys have also
In
seen
2 weeks, we've had no news. That's
not
shitty.
much going on.
There isn't much going on. A month till E3. Holla.
Yeah, they're saving their secrets.
I'm excited.
See the Dragon Age trailers?
I did. We talked about that 2 weeks ago.
I thought it was just environments. Did we talk
No,
about the live action and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
The fighting,
Yep. Look good. I'm excited.
the dragons, and the ages.
Age of Dragons. That's what the subtitle is.
Jared Leto.
Anybody else watch any of the Watch Dogs gameplay?
Not the multiplayer stuff that you were telling me about, right? I didn't watch any.
Oh,
of
I
it.
didn't watch multiplayer.
Oh, sorry.
It was single
What did it
player.
look like? Some cars and. Or no?
I didn't really care beforehand, but now I think I might actually play it because I thought it was going to be very stealthy and it looked pretty open, as in gameplay style. So
Like an open tuna can.
yeah, it's like touching a lot of the sides. So,
Well, like open like Assassin's Creed, or have you not played enough of Assassin's Creed to know?
it looked a little more. Well, I don't know.
If somebody's walking at you and you're getting close to them, do you stick your hand out to push them away? Or do you like shrug your shoulder at them?
Well, there's a lot of shooting.
Or yeah, you could shoot them.
But I don't know. Are there guns you can use in Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, you get some towards the end of the game, or maybe it's just in the DLC that you get one that is pretty powerful. That can just like take out a group of dudes.
Like a bazooka?
No, not that powerful.
Didn't they have pirate bazookas?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably the name of some band.
that's a good name.
I forgot to talk about that. I watched Reservoir Dogs. I didn't even fucking remember that. I forgot I watched that. It's a good movie.
What color was your favorite?
I mean, gotta be Mr. White, right?
I don't remember who Mr. White is. Was that the wolf?
That's Keitel, yeah.
Yeah.
Harvey Keitel. Hello.
After he was a pimp in Taxi Driver.
That Mexican standoff, man, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's the first Tarantino movie I watched.
Really?
It might have been like the best acting Michael Madsen has ever done.
That's
Because
I don't really like. I don't really like Matt.
he's not a good actor, like at all.
Have you seen Blood Rain, the movie? Because holy
Oh,
shit.
God,
Holy
no.
shit. I think he forgot they were filming that day.
I think he just shows up and just gives the same performance, and they.
I don't
know.
I read some kind of interview with him one time where he was talking about how he always thought he'd be like a romantic comedy kind of guy, leading man. and he's never got one of them roles. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't think he ever has. Like,
Not that I'm aware of.
was he the lead actor in Blood Rain?
No, it was well, he may have been the lead male, I guess. I didn't make it through it all. It was pretty bad.
Was that Uwe Boll or?
Yes, I believe
Okay.
so.
Yeah. I don't know. Has Michael Madsen ever been a lead actor in anything?
I doubt it.
Probably nothing very big.
Did you like the whole? Wasn't there like a big twist in Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah.
Is it a big twist though?
I guess you knew it the whole time with Tim Roth, right?
Yeah, Tim Roth.
He was a snitch, undercover.
He was a cop.
Bitch was
The
a cop.
cop.
And they never show the robbery.
Who was the one who gets killed right away? Like somebody, wasn't it Quentin Tarantino?
Quentin Tarantino.
Shot in the head.
Mr.
Yeah.
Brown?
Yeah, he gets shot in the head.
Did you like the dining room scene when they're talking?
We're talking about Madonna, or is that different?
Yeah, I think
Oh
so.
yeah, the opening scene of Madonna.
The guy doesn't tip, and they give him a hard time about it.
Yeah. Buscemi.
Yeah.
Mr. Pink. Yep.
He's the one that survives.
Yeah, I think they're like the real famous scene is when he's cutting off that dude's ear and then burning him.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that one song, Wheeler's. What the hell's that band called? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Michael Madsen has that on repeat.
Stuck in the Middle with You. Wheeler's Deal. That's probably not what. Whatever.
Yeah, the movie came out in like 90. Was it 93, 94?
I think Pulp Fiction was 94, so it was probably 92, 93.
Yeah, before that.
I think.
Pretty sure that was his first movie, wasn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
Are you looking for something, or?
Nope.
Oh.
Waiting for us to shut the fuck up.
F fuck. I like F fuck.
Wait for you to end this business.
I've been waiting for you to shut the fuck up.
You
brought up Reservoir Dogs.
Someone's gonna
Yeah, I
play
did.
Closing Time by Semisonic to end the show
No.
every week.
I got it.
No.
That's nice. I know who I want to take home.
That's gonna do it for this week's edition of the Level Up Show. 2 weeks we've been gone. We are back, and we are not much better, but that's okay because we're not trying to be. For Ryan, for Ralph, I am Derek. We'll see you next week. Level up.
No,